everyone. This is Jared Rand. Welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m. Eastern Time, February 17th, 2019. Understanding who and what we are is crucial, because if you were to know, and this has always been a problem with the civilization, is that, there's descriptions and in-depth historical information coming from all different angles and all technical jargon and goes into heavy, huge detail. And what happens is that although it may be entertaining for a period of time, humanity gets overloaded and it just washes it out, because it's depicting things from different times and different historical events and different transcriptions and different conveyance of information, becomes very, very confusing to the general population, to the masses. And that's why, and as you well know, there have always been those who have spread word through books and research and that type of thing. But has it helped? There were those thousands of years ago that did the same thing. Has it helped? It's storytelling. And there is entertainment in it, and there is little bits and pieces of information that you can absorb, but it is all inside of us. It is all inside of us. And to find the reality of it is to explore who you are. And in today's meditation, we look at these meditations as very simple and not complicated and not hieroglyphics and not long dissertations of explanations coming from every different avenue and source. Because in all of the years on this planet, what has it done? It has not done anything. The meditation of collective groups of people is spreading because it is simple and because it vibrates at an energy of understanding. You cannot group massive numbers of people together without them to have an understanding. And this is what's been a key missing link for all of the meditations on the planet for so very long. New thinking is what we are engaged with. And new thinking takes us into directions that we have never pursued or traveled. It's just that, new thinking. You don't, it's an awakening from within you that allows you to start understanding the simplest application, yet is challenging. And the simplest is, in order for you, as I have talked about for a long time, any of us, to ascend, to move from one energy, I'll explain it this way, to move from one energy to another, ascension, to move from one energy to another. Now, when you are communicating with your higher self, and you understand all of us, are connected, never severed. We are connected to the civilization of the universes. We are. That's it. Now, it doesn't mean that we haven't been asleep a long time and that we haven't been plugged in. We talk a lot about love for ourselves. Love ourselves. Calm, quiet, peaceful, giving, generosity. And this is so important to understand this, the fears that we all have them, they come and go. But the fears that we have lock us away from our true selves. Okay, it's like this big creature stands in front of us, which is part of us, puts up its hands and says, "You're not going any further." Right? And this big creature towers over you. And it's not pleasant. And you feel fearful. So you withdraw. And you allow this big creature to run you, to control you. And this big creature is part of you. So, in being in generosity, understanding this whole process that we're in has been to guide us to a direction of generosity, of giving, of serving. I'm not talking about from a slave point of view, but serving and giving to each other. If you really, really, really want to get rid of that big creature that stands in front of you, you begin to understand what your energy and what your flow is all about and what it has always been about. All of this other stuff that we are immersed in this illusion, in this matrix, everything, every single thing is not true. This incessant, continual ramping up of death and destruction, hatred, violence, anger, is orchestrated to keep us in prison, to not allow us to be loving, caring, understanding, soft, gentle. Okay? But this is our true balance. So, in today's meditation, the deepest understanding is generosity. It's to get us into focus and balance of understanding that in order for us to really live and be in an existence and energy of bliss and joy and happiness and many other things, you bring your vibrational frequency up. And people say, how do you really do that? By giving, by generosity. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean money. It can mean anything that you give to others without expectations. See, without the ego. This is a continual forward and up movement of the energies so that you can be in an existence, in energy existence of peace and harmony and joy and prosperity and no death, no dying, no aging, all of that. It goes on. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are. And while I talk, relax the body. And you know how to relax it by moving into the now, only the now, quieting the chatter in the mind, the noise, and dropping off, literally, right? It's like you're emptying your pockets of everything, dumping your purse out of everything, laying it on the counter, alleviating everything that holds you down. It's as if you're in a wheelchair strapped to the planet and cannot move, and you're being sunk into the debris and the goop of heavy density energy. Relax. Picture those straps being eliminated. Picture the wheelchair being gone, and picture yourself literally floating up. Effortlessly. Relaxing the body. And as you relax, as I talk, you're going to want to breathe through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you breathe in through the nose, you want to hold at 1001, 1002, 1003. Exhale through the mouth. While I talk, you want to do this at least 6 times. As you're breathing in, understand you're breathing in energy. As you breathe in, you're breathing in divine, positive energy. Because all space is divine. It is sacred. It is filled with creation energy. As you breathe it in, the message, the communication comes in. And literally communicates to you that being in love, in peace, in joy, in gratitude, in happiness, generates a field of higher energy, of higher vibrational frequency, that elevates you into being in that existence, in peace, in joy. That's why we say in peace, in joy. You are part of it, of everything. And when you can focus on and understand that through the heart-mind, you begin to get clarity of who and what you are. Generosity, giving, loving, caring. And then you will experience everything that you've chased your whole life. The love you've always desired. The wealth you've never had. Honesty. Giving, caring, happiness, wonderful health. This is all about who and what you are. You are not hate, destruction, evil, manipulation. Those things will not give you the opportunity to elevate yourselves into a higher energy, to a higher existence of peace, love, and prosperity. They are called dimensions. They are called densities. They're called all kinds of labeled words. But it is the emotion that moves the energy, that labels this energy. As you breathe out, you're breathing out debris. You're breathing out hatred, anger, fear, frustration. You're breathing out impatience, cynicism, light energy. Bring in the purple transmuting flame. Bring it in, have it envelop this debris, literally jet it off to the great central sun, transmuted neutralized substance, repurpose it. It's gone. Every second is new, remember. Every single micro split atomic second is new, always. We fold into our heart, mind. We come in and we become one with our higher self. And we ascend, we move into the energies, the higher energies, the higher frequencies. You're ascending into these energies, right? Because that's all there is energy everywhere. At different frequencies, in different vibrations, in different harmonics. So, as you are one and you see and you feel all of the color and the glitter of these energies that are at your command. These energies are the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God's great, deep, eternal love. The emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. The purple transmuting flame. The violet ray, the white fire. The purple flame of Archangel Raphael, or Archangel Michael. All of these energies we can wield, we can mingle with. We are always protected. We always have been. It is not like we are left exposed, excuse me, to the elements, to the negative energies, to the vileness. We're always protected. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we begin to elevate ourselves above the planet. We float up. We form our circle of light. This light begins to expand. It begins to grow brighter and brighter. As we move up, it eliminates the darkness of space. Space is sacred. We move the space into light. And as we are moving up above the planet effortlessly, floating, rising, we call upon all of the light energy beings in all dimensions, in all universes, in all existences, to come and join us in this meditation of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. And we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the archangels, all of the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. And we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed out of the body in this life, and all lifetimes that we've inhabited, of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. And we lovingly, graciously thank them for doing so. We call upon all of the beings, inhabitants of inner earth and hollow earth, who are of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them for doing so. We call upon all of the ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Gaia, Buddha, Ganesh, El Morya, Abundantia, Sananda, Jesus, Saint Germain. All of the ascended masters of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them for doing so. We call upon all of the galactics who are assisting humanity in its release from bondage and slavery and its ascension into love, peace, joy, generosity. Of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them for doing so. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have chosen to be in the following forms on this planet at this time. Fairies, the sprites, elves, mermaids, dolphins, whale, trees, the elements, earth, fire, water, air. Pegasus, unicorn. Of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them for doing so. Our circle of light is bright. It is brighter than all the suns in the universes. We look up and we see our meditative sphere, holding all of our meditations in perpetual motion. This is a pure, deep love energy. It has no selfishness, no greed. It has only happiness and joy, only bliss and generosity, only peace. This houses the Kundalini. This houses the Samadhi. This houses Nirvana. This houses all of the bliss energy, and it emanates it, and it sprinkles us on us and on this planet continually. The meditative sphere is the rain. And we see the lights, which we're part of. We experience these light energies. They take this form. The golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God, the deep eternal love, the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, the white fire, the purple flame of Archangel Michael. All of these energies flow. They're fluid. They don't dissipate. They're everywhere. They're us. They're outside of us. They're this ocean, this golden ocean of all existence, of these energies, of these densities, of these existences, of all that there is, all that there ever has been, all that there ever will be. And you are that. You feel the rain. You feel it saturating the top of your head from your crown chakra all the way down through the pineal gland, all the way through the physical body to the bottom of your feet. Your etheric, your higher self, your God spark is alive. You are lit up as this saturation and flooding continues. You are immersed in a great wealth of generosity, of happiness, of giving, of sharing, of unselfishness, of no ego-driven, of bliss, of peace, of caring, of respect, of honoring, filling yourselves, bringing heaven to earth. The spirit is the heaven. The body is the earth. When you become one, you have heaven on earth, in earth, with earth. This is your power, your being. And you literally elevate yourself into the higher dimension, density, existence, all frequencies, all exacting and generating love, the civilization of the universe, the happiness, the bliss. This is where we are going. This is our existence to be. Feel it. And as you look onto the planet and you see this energy and you see this rain and feel it and you move it and you move with it and you have it saturate the civilization, saturate all life, all things, in peace, in joy, in prosperity, in happiness, in generosity, in love, all of it, all of us, everything, in deep eternal love. I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. the more that we understand who and what we are, the more we become in love, in happiness, in joy, in generosity, in giving, without ego, through the heart-mind, the more you will find yourself in ascension, the more you will find yourself in peace, the more you will find yourself experiencing all that you desire. But the longer we hold on to the fear, the anger, the cynicism, the pessimism, the disgust, the hate, all of those things that is here in this matrix will keep us from ascension. It's a simple field of understanding, but it takes much commitment of ourselves and understanding of our higher self, our God spark energy, to make that transition. And once you begin to practice it more and more, you begin to realize you are the masters. You are the commanders. You wield the energy. When you become coherent, cognizant, and clearly aware of the energies that you're embracing and emitting, you will quickly begin to master the movement of the energy, the higher frequencies you will become. Take this with you throughout the day. Visit with it. Be with it. Understand it. And when you're challenged, you'll know what to do. When you become irritable or you start feeling that coming on, when you feel rushed, hurried, when you feel anxiety, stress, and fear, you'll know this is not the energy that I will entertain any longer. So you bring in your love, your happiness, your joy. You calm, you ease, you relax. You begin to understand. To entertain that type of frequency is the opposite of who you are. We will be back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern,